Hey you, it's Jess here, and today we're filming my February monthly in my Caress Press monthly inserts. Well, my Caress Press inserts in the monthly spread, and I'm using a Caress Press monthly kit. This is the Pillow Talk version. I just picked up the checklist because I like to have a checklist. In my monthlies, I have the silver foil Feb and days of the week extra. And then we have just the undated version. Now, I got the undated and the foil because I tried with January to change it to a Monday start. And I'm going to be honest with you, I'm not that moved by that. I think it looked fine, but I'm not a huge fan of I love the date numbers, but I don't like the way they look on the paper. If they're the opposite, like they were a color square with the white number, I think I would prefer that because the white is just a bit different to the sticker paper is a bit different to the planner, so I don't quite love that look. So I've decided we're just gonna keep going non-Monday start, and January would just be like January will just be like a fun experimental month. But in my inserts, this is what my February front dashboard looks like, and I did a whole setup video during Planmas, but love that. So let's get into doing the monthly. All right, so first of all, we want to do some whiting out, just because these are glossy stickers and they don't quite cover as much or perfectly as, like, say, premium matte. So we're just going to white these out so they don't show up underneath the sticker. Got this cat hair and all sorts everywhere. So I apologize for that. But yeah, so super easy, white out. Okay, so we want this. And the main things we want are these. So there isn't a cut in here, but there is a day. So we might have to attempt to make that cut ourselves. I don't know if it is cut in the dated version, but we will see. So maybe we'll put this part down on my hand so it doesn't stick as well. Yeah, we'll see how it goes. Because I do want the first day to be in here. I got stuff to mark. Okay. So now we will get a pen, and we will get, where's my cutty cut thing? Cutty cut thing! Oh, you are. Okay, now I need a edge. I don't have like anything around me right now, gosh. Okay, I'm gonna use an envelope, because that's all I got. That's all I have, you guys. I mean, it worked. Just using an envelope, but haha, I have done it. So that was my little bit of creativity for this spread. So let's put this aside. I don't know if we'll use that because it looks a bit silly, but especially because we have a bunch of other boxes. We have stuff to put down there though. I feel like it's better to have the connecting up the top, right? So we have 4 down here. And you have 2 decorative boxes. Well, let's put in the checklist first. I want to put in my stuff. So I've got at the top bills. I got extra bills this month because basically I'm prepaying this year's taxes, and the payments are every second month. So instead of, I don't pay January, February, I pay February, April, that kind of thing. That kind of thing. I just like to choose a header that matches the row of hearts that I'm currently, it's underneath it. Important, so so that's what I do. I just slot them in there because it's nice to use that up. And then we will put her in. Perfect. I love how perfectly this kit works, because obviously it comes with it. So we have 2 of these, so we have 4, so we can put 1, 2, and then we can put pattern in between. So let's put this one here, and the doggy in the middle here. And now we use patterns. Let's use the booby pattern. Makes me think of this, I think it's a Nordic company, maybe Swedish, called Monkey with an I, and they love the boob pattern and all this stuff. So that makes me think of Monkey. So that is the base down pretty much, except for our foliage. Alright, so I just put those down quickly in silence because construction noises started up again. They're building a shop downstairs, as I've said in a few videos now, and I'm just having to deal with it. They use drills and hammers like so randomly throughout the day, so I never know what's gonna happen. So I put it down the foil, and I just did the Sunday start, so that sheet is done. We've used up this sheet, so I think we're ready to get into our day by day. So in the first, I wanted to put in that Locke is at a conference all day, so I'm gonna put this in. But yeah, they're at a conference, so I'll have the day to myself. And I think my plan for this day is to film a studio vlog. Let's have a look-see. I'll just use a little star. Yeah, I want to shoot a studio vlog to put in for this month on that day, since they will be gone, and it'll be a good opportunity to do a daytime vlog. So at conference, I've actually been practicing my handwriting, trying to make it a bit neater and better, and what I found is I feel like every time I'm writing, I get kind of lazy with my hand and start doing kind of cursive. And when my letters just link together, it looks really like cruddy. So now I'm trying to now to get the cleaner writing, I actually pick my hand up after each letter instead of accidentally swirling them together. Because, yeah, I feel like that's bringing out a cleaner letter. So I'm actually doing each letter separately, and I think that has really helped me get a neater looking letter. If you wanted a tip there for handwriting, lifting up your hand after each letter, I feel like just really helps. So then we have a new release. Art new release is supposed to be up this week. I just put them on Thursdays, but sometimes they go up earlier. I'm just going to put this over here because we're obviously not going to use it. And I think I want to use these little boxes because they're very cute. Although we might use one for holidays. I'm going to use the color ones. So let's use a pink. And then we have a new release again. We have 3 releases this month, I think. Yeah, because I want to do one after the other here. Let's just do this funky color. So yeah, 23 I have other stuff to put on there, so we'll put these up the top just in case we have anything else we want to put in on the day. And let's just use some of this deco for it to mark new releases. But yeah, so I'm doing one after the other here because I feel like the 16th one won't sell as well. I think it's important to get it out there, and you'll see it on my sidebar. Basically, I'm going to release an Eid or Ramadan themed kit set this week. But I feel like those holidays, they're not going to sell as well. It's just the fact of it. So I need to make sure I have another set the week after just to make up and not have too much of a big gap in terms of paydays. It's just being practical, but I think the set will be so beautiful. And I think it might be really, really pretty and usable anyway, but we'll see. I think it'll be so pretty. So I want to release it, and I think it's about time, you know? Especially because on the 2nd I'm releasing Easter. Last year I kind of took the policy that I wouldn't do those kind of holidays anymore. Like I'm not doing Independence Day or anything like that anymore either. But then I did Hanukkah, and I do Christmas every year, so I'm like, I should be doing others. So Easter's coming back, then we have Eid, Ramadan, so I think that'll be good. So let's put in a new release for all of those, just in case it changes. I don't want to put the sets in there, because I don't know their names yet. And I think what also helps with picking up the pen after every letter is it helps you space the letters out better too. I just think it looks so much neater, so I'm so happy. So the new releases in just to have them in, so that's good. Then the 5th is Runeberg Day, and maybe I'll just put a little thing for this because it's like, it's not like a big holiday here. It's like they put, I think it's a flag day, so they do have the flags going because they don't have flags up 24/7 in Finland. They have specific days to put the flags up. And what did I want to do? Red. I think I want to do a different color because I want to use the cake symbol icon, because so Runeberg Day, Runeberg was he a poet? I think he was a poet. So it's technically National Poet Day, for like a flag day, but it's really about Runeberg, and his whole thing was that he was, the myth is that his wife invented this kind of cake. Was it? I think it's an almond cake with like raspberry and icing. And she made it up for him one morning for breakfast, and then he had it for breakfast for the rest of his life, every single day. So those cakes are like a big thing around this day. So I always like to mark it in just to remind myself that I need to go pick up some of those cakes. There's a few bakeries here in Helsinki that get like literally a line down the road for people wanting to get that Runeberg cake. We just kind of pick ours up from the grocery store, but I bet the ones at that bakery are really good. Because obviously, why else would you line up, you know? So the 8th and 9th is, they are testing the smoke detectors now building, and they'll come either on the 8th or the 9th during a period of time. So I need to mark both days because I need to be up, need to be dressed, need to clean the place for the smoke detector dude. So let's use these ones because we have 2 smoke detectors in our apartment, one in the bedroom, one by the front door and the kitchen. And it is good that they get them checked. They're very freaking loud, I will say. I'm gonna do a matching icon, but what can we use? We'll do the little clock on this day. And for the red, we will use, I don't know, I think the telephone's really cute. I don't know, telephone, I don't know, whatever. The test itself takes like a minute, and they just come in here with a big ladder because we have tall ceilings for them to check them, but you know. So it's nice that the smoke detectors are built into our building, so that's always nice. All right, so the 13th is the 13th is my 7th anniversary of having my YouTube channel. So I don't know if any of you were here from the start. Obviously at least near the start, but yeah, I've been doing YouTube for 7 years now. I think we need to do pink here actually, because we otherwise don't have it on here. But yeah, I can't believe I've been doing YouTube for 7 years. It even when I've been to Australia, moved overseas and stuff, I haven't had too many breaks in terms of posting, and I'm very proud of myself, and I've just loved having this hobby. So I think actually the video this day is my giveaway. So am I gonna put in, do I have like something that could kind of represent YouTube in here? Maybe just a heart, and then the pink will go with the pink. I think that works. But I just want to mark in that I'm doing a giveaway video this day. So you'll definitely want to check in on Monday for the video and enter that. I think I'm going to have 2 winners for this giveaway for this time, because I have enough of what I want to give away. It'll be super easy and fast and a really nice little gift, I think. So let me put these in. There we go, giveaway video in 7 years on YouTube. So crazy. And now I finally film in 4K. So fun. Since I got my, I got my new camera to celebrate. Okay. There we go. So now we have that in. And then the next day is Valentine's Day. Sure, I should put that in. I can't put it in with the pink now. That's a big holiday, so let's put it in a square box. I'll put it this way, just to make room, and then we'll use this really cute hot chocolate box as our decor. We have Valentine's Day written in. Super cute. Love that. And then, oh right, I need to put in my paydays. So I was attempting this month to do 1 payday a month. It didn't really work out. I don't really like that. I think I just want to go back to being paid weekly. It's just not working out for me, you know? So I'm going to go back to weekly paydays from now on. So I'm going to put them all. And then luck gets paid on the 15th, so that's essentially the same like area as this one. Oh wait, I have an extra payday, so I can put in their payday. Yeah, I don't know. I tried to do the monthly pay thing, but I think it's just not going to work out. So I'm going to stick to weekly for my shop pay. So those are all the paydays in. Super easy. We have the new release. The next thing is new releases and taxes due on this day. So I have my bi-monthly, no, language, but I've got my taxes due this day, so gotta pay those taxes. But at least these are getting prepaid, so I won't have such a shock at the next year when I won't have to pay a big lump sum next year, like I am about to for 2022. It's okay, I will survive. I will survive. Oh, as long as I know how to love, I know I will survive. I got more than love to give. I got more. Okay, I'll stop. I freaking love that song. Okay. This is what happens when I film when I'm home alone. Okay, so on the 25th, I feel like this movie marquee is so small. I mean, it'll work for what I'm putting in, I guess, but the 25th is UMK, or UMK. UMK. I'm trying to remember, like, if you realize that other languages say, they say letters differently, but yeah, UMK. It is the, if you know about Eurovision, and if you follow me, you should, because I love Eurovision. This is the competition here in Finland to vote and pick who gets to go to Eurovision to represent Finland. So if Eurovision has like multiple layers of competitions, so that is this day to pick who will go to Eurovision for Finland. I looked up who's going to be in it, and I don't really like, I'm not that enthused about any of them, to be honest. So we'll just watch it for fun. And the last thing I have to put in here is that it is my father-in-law's birthday on the 28th. And yes, he was incredibly lucky that he wasn't born, you know, a day later on a leap year. So that's his birthday. I like to put that in because I like to put in, you know, family birthdays in there. But that is everything for this. I actually might put in, we have a couple more decorative boxes because I feel like this area is lacking. So let's just put in one of these pattern boxes here just to fill it up. And maybe we'll put this one over here on the 19th. I don't know, just to add a little something something. And then I think we could use these date dots for this. Where are they? Date dots! Oh, it turned upside down. So this was the 10th. And that way we still get the date in here, because I like that. The 10th, and this one was the 19th. Just so those aren't like technically blocked out dates. I think that works really well. That balances out a bit. Before we do the sidebar, let's add a little bit extra deco also, just to further balance out this spread. Okay, so that is that page all used up. I think we're gonna say this page is done. I probably won't put any extra things in here. So the kit is used up. So that's great. So now we can just write in the sidebar. So bills, I want to put in taxes for this month. I want to put savings. I want to put some stuff into savings because I have hit it a little bit to do some certain purchases. I want to make sure I get March rent paid off because I've already done February rent. I like to pay that early. I need to pay my insurance for this month and do my VAT return for my business. So let's get those in. All right, those are my bills and things to do. Then we have work. So this month I need to do a custom for Andrea. Then I'm also going to draw Eid, and then my other. So I have a new release, Easter, Eid, and then the next one is going to be a Sailor Moon. This is going to be my like Sailor Moon inspired set for the year, and it's going to be a girly gamer. So it's going to be more the because Sailor Moon Usagi is like a gamer too, so I thought I could bring it in that way. But it's going to be like that girly gamer aesthetic of like the pink gaming and like the mechanical keyboards and just a super girly gamer kit, which will be like all pastel pinks and purples, I think. And then I need to work on a set for next month, which is Medieval Fair. So I'm super excited about that one. I can't remember. I think I'm just doing 4 from the way this month is going. So that's the custom for January. Then we're going to draw Eid. Then we're going to draw Gamer. Then we're going to draw Medieval Fair. And then this will be the custom down here for Feb. So, super easy. I'll never need that 5th one, I guess, if I continue on like this, but that's okay. So this month, I want to put in the videos that I want to film for this month. So my typical sticker haul, March kits, March monthly. Then I want to do a book talk about the books I've read since December through this time. Since my last reading journal thing. But this one will just be looking at me and we'll just talk books. And then I'm going to do the studio vlog that I'm going to film on the 1st. So those are videos I want to get done this month. And I'll also most likely film February wax empties and a wax haul. So these are just like the main ones to do and tick off. I always film a bit more than that. But and then important is like personal stuff. And sometimes they get carried on from the last month. But there's something I always have to do every month, which is cleaning the heat conductor vent in my drying machine, my dryer. Then I also want to make sure I mop the apartment at least once, because I don't know, mopping is hard. But now that I have a steam mop, it's a bit easier, but I want to remind myself to do it at least once a month. Which I think is fine because in finished apartments, you don't wear shoes like outside of the entryway. So it's not as dirty as you might think. And then I want to make sure we get all our bottles recycled, because we do take our bottles back to the shop to recycle them there because you get money back. I mean, they kind of build up over the month, and I would want to make sure at least once a month we're getting rid of those. Then I'm putting on the list again, passport photo, because we really do have to get our Australian passports renewed, but we'll see if that happens. It might not happen until the snow's gone. I don't know. Because I'll look terrible in the photo. I'm going to put it in just to keep reminding myself. And then I'm going to clean the kitchen cupboards inside and out, give them a good scrub. January's task was cleaning all the baseboards, which I still haven't done, but I have a few days left from recording this. So that's a big task I want to do for cleaning. Cleaning the kitchen cupboards inside and out. I don't know if you can see, you probably can't, it's down here, but my writing got a bit lazy, a bit connected at the end there, but I was just feeling the pressure. But that is the finished spread. That's everything I needed to get put in for Feb. I think it looks great. I think it's fine not being Monday's start for now. It was just something to try out, especially with her new monthly format. I know I've already bought March, but I might even just switch to the dated one, printed dated one, instead of getting the foil every month. Again, for April, I don't mind if it changes up. It's the year of experimentation. But yeah, plenty of stuff going on this month, which is nice, and hopefully I can get some work done and whatnot. But that is everything for this month. If you liked it, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe to keep checking out my videos. I'm still working on having 3 videos a week, so I think that will be doable this month. But otherwise, I hope you have a wonderful month and stay safe and healthy. Let me know if you plan monthlies, what did you use in your planner? But otherwise, or have anything big coming up, I'd love to know. But otherwise, I hope to see you next time. Bye bye. I love you. Bye bye.